Here is something that I haven't really shown on my channel very often, or even at all, really. This is a Microscience by all branding purposes. It's probably made by somebody else for Microscience. But this one is made by Microscience. It's a microscope. And I think I got this in about 2006 or so. Back then, and actually, I think starting in about 2004 to about 2008, maybe even 2007. And who knows, maybe even 2009. But I was heavily into scientific related stuff, so I think I got this as a Christmas gift. Maybe it was a birthday gift. I really don't remember where I got it from, but I got it, and it's here, and it is still hanging on there. But for the most part, other than the microscope itself, I have managed to destroy this damn thing. You'll notice, especially when I open it here, that it is missing a number of the components. These vials are still here, which is amazing. If those are glass, that's amazing. I didn't break those, but without breaking everything. These are glass slide covers. I have broken several of these. See, that's what they are. I broke the slide, and I think about maybe a week after I got it, I broke the slide, and I ran crying to my father like, "Oh my god, the slide broke!" And he's like, "Suck it up." So I did. Anyways, it's missing the test tube. That I know is around here somewhere. It is missing the stir stick. This is around here somewhere as well, but it's missing the eyedropper and the screwdriver. I believe I threw both of these away. I might have even snapped that in half in a fit, about in 2006 or so. Here's the actual device itself. It's actually not all too exciting. And it came with a prepared slide that is glass. I'm surprised I haven't broken this yet. Or at least it appears to be glass. It is actually a mosquito wing. It's a wing off of something. Without breaking it, these things are almost damn near impossible to get in here. You take them out. This one is easy. This one's actually just a card. But you can see, when I read the English side, it has a camel fur, rabbit fur, goose fur, and sheep fur, which is pink for some reason. Probably a dye of some kind. But when this was new, it would have come with a test tube, probably a 5 milliliter test tube, maybe even a 6, a stirring rod, an eyedropper, a screwdriver for undoing screws, various screws on the unit, particularly screws on both of those, and there are screws in the base for getting at the batteries. More on that in a second. And I believe, nope, those are nuts. The instructions, which should probably have a detailed. There is no, in this instructions, there are no actual denotations as to what's included. Actually, that would probably be on the back of the case. I'll get to that in a second. But this is just the base model. Call it that, if you will. You could have got one with a CCD camera holder, which will allow you to display it to the TV. That would have been a nice thing to have, but probably frightfully expensive. It could have come with a projector, or actually, I think that would be the same thing as what I'm about to show you in a second. And the drawing device. have one that can do zoom as far as I know. Don't know. Oh wait, no, IP zoom, no. Not exactly sure what this thing is capable of doing. But that's how you make a slide. Use the mini slicer. I don't know if I ever got that. That must have been included somewhere. I think I got that. I don't know where it went, what it looked like. I don't remember really anything about this damn thing. Really, I don't remember a damn thing about this. All I remember is seeing it in the box and like, look at that, a microscope. I remember that like it was yesterday. But it would have come with a microscope itself, a spare light, which probably still works. I do know I replaced it because I thought the light was the problem. So I think 12 glass slide covers, or covered glasses, however the hell you want to say that. 2 collection vials for storing specimens. I sound like a scientist now. I am such an idiot. A microscience. What the hell? Okay. And 2 prepared slides. This one being a card and this one being glass. This thing is really beginning to annoy me. Slam it shut without breaking anything. Let's see. Is it on the back? Yes, it is. 48-piece set includes microscope, data bag, a magnifying glass, that was in there as well, a prepared slide, a blank side, 12 blank labels. I did have those at one point, I think I threw them away. 12 covered glasses and 12 slide covers. Oh yeah, I've got those too. Those were actually in the bottom of the where the glass cover thing was. 2 collecting vials, a screwdriver, a stirring rod, a plastic cylinder, a pipette, a spare bulb, and operating instructions. No knife. I didn't think so. There is no splitting knife, or whatever the hell it's called. Anyways, so let's take a look at the unit. Now, this particular unit is metal and plastic. It has a few various zooming capabilities. 100 times, 600 times, and 1200. Turns this way. 600 times and 1200. All just like any ordinary microscope at different lengths from each other. We do have this. We've only got one. On some of them they have a fine and a coarse adjusting knob. This is just it just has one adjusting knob. On most of your higher end equipment, you would have a fine and a coarse adjustment knob, which both do different things. A coarse would do exactly what you see here, and a fine would move it ever so slightly. And on the bottom, you can see we have our lens unit, which in the event that the light bulb doesn't work, this one does. But in the event that the light bulb doesn't work, you do have a mirror there as well. And if I keep this up, I'm going to destroy the damn thing. How the hell do you turn this on? Just a second. I have pretty much massacred this thing over the years. Look at this. But that's how you get it to work. It should be working regardless. I'm guessing it just doesn't like me. But anyways, On the bottom you have, there's a little piece of something here. I'll deal with that later. You have a light adjuster, which can adjust different light settings. You have red, you have yellow, you have blue, and you have green, in addition to a few other light settings. And I will give you a demo if this thing would actually function correctly for longer than 30.2 seconds. See if I can get it to work. Okay, I can't get it to behave, so take that off. This is just the eyepiece. That just does the preliminary zooming. You can see in there you've got one piece of glass and you've got a second one in there as well. And then right here is the actual zoom lens itself. You might be able to just barely make out the individual color. Yep, there you go. Now you can make out the colors there. Red. Blue. Should be a green. That's a clear. Behave. And you can see all the different light settings. I tried not to pause once during this entire video, but that didn't work out too well. Oops, shit. I'm gonna break it. But this base comes off. And it reveals the bottom cover, which you have to undo a screw. And if you take out that unscrew that screw, you can take the base off and access the batteries. It takes I think it's 3 double A's, and all of them were bad. I tested them all with a battery tester, and none of them held a charge. I am just lucky they didn't start leaking, because I left them in there for 2 years, unused. Which is rather sad. You can see you've got... but I don't know why this thing is not quite working. You can see it's got wires leading into the base there. But, I don't get why it is not staying shut. Maybe I have to, clamp it together or something. Who knows?